Hello? Okay. Ew, here goes nothing. Bye. I'll play Persona 3. And, 10 days drawing from Goodnight Pun Pun again. The next one's gonna be from Pun Pun 2. I just really enjoyed drawing it. I didn't put so much effort in. Chapter 99 went. Pun Pun meets Aiko when they're around 20. Yeah, basically, I just did a bad job. So, whatever. I don't know. I was lazy that day. Persona 3, Persona 3. Last time we're here and I still have to look for a hand. I still have to look for golden. So, had a good me. It's just okay. It wasn't that good of a day. Let's write my test today.
Everyone seems tired. Can we call it a night?
I feel tired. I had to wake up really early today.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
And then I did all my homework to my math class. It was early in the morning and I haven't reviewed anything. So basically I don't know. I don't know anything in that class. I need to study because the midterms next week. And then I wrote my test and I did pretty well because it was pretty easy. So I guess I didn't have to study that hard. I should have streamed yesterday. To my movie class. That was a lot of fun. And I went to the gym. In the gym, I was doing legs today, so I was just doing squats and calf raises. And I tried to go really heavy on the weight, and I just did it, and I failed. I failed, and I dropped it behind me, and it made this huge bang sound. Wham! And everybody in the gym turned around and looked at me. So embarrassing. Obviously, I had to leave. I had to leave. Like, I had to leave after that. Because I can't stand it when people look at me. You guys are weak to ice, right? I'm tearing up. I wasn't tearing up before.
You found the enemy's weakness.
Also, I finished this book, this Nietzsche book, and the funny thing was in film class. Well, first let me talk about what I was reading. I was reading Wagner, The Case of Wagner, and basically Nietzsche and Richard Wagner, this guy who was a musician and also a philosopher, like, they used to be friends, and then after a while, they started beefing for some reason. I don't really know why. Actually, I do know. I literally read a whole book about it. But I don't really know. Basically, he talks about how Richard Wagner is like not a good philosopher, and he's like too obsessed with Christianity. Like Nietzsche is like a anti-Christianity guy. But anyway, he says, you know, they're like not friendly, and then he says,
There are 4 enemies.
he says all this stuff about him like just not being a good philosopher. I don't even know. And then in film class we learned that
Enemy defeated.
Richard Wagner invented the leitmotif, which is like when a character has a theme in a game, like or a character has like a certain instrument that plays when they walk in. So it's like well, basically Octopath Traveler, if you play that game, that's like the best example of a leitmotif, is like how the different characters have different instruments like playing, but it's basically when a character has a theme in a video game or like movie or story or something like that. And I learned that in the thing, and I didn't know that, so I was like, whoa, that's so cool.
Good luck,
It's like everything in the world is connected, kind of. So anyway, this comes back to the thing where, well, that's what I learned today, so that was all cool. Like, it related to the book I was reading. And then the way Nietzsche finished his, like, case on Wagner, like basically his roast. Like, he basically had a roast session, like, in the 1900s. He finishes it with, like, send them off to Carte, or something like that. And it's like, that's like the leitmotif of Nietzsche's like argument for Wagner, but I don't really understand what it meant, but I understand that it's like the irony that he used
there are 2 of them.
Richard Wagner's like technique against himself. So that was funny. But basically all I understood from it. It was alright. And now I'm on the last book, Ecce Homo. So I have to read that, and then I'm finally done, and then I can read other books. I've been reading Nietzsche for like a couple months, and I still haven't really learned anything. Kind of boring. Maybe I'll read the last part to you.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
Every floor I clear.
The enemy is down.
God damn, I keep saying that, but I'm just so tired. I was gonna be like, for every floor I climb up in Tartarus, I'm gonna solve a problem, a math problem, but like, oh my god, my body's gonna freaking collapse. How about for every request I fulfill? And today, if I find that golden hand, I have to do 3 requests, which means I have to solve 3 problems. I think that'll be a fair start. Plus, I also still have homework to do. Like, I'm so tired, it's ridiculous. I just want to go to sleep. I actually should not be playing video games.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
Since I'm not very intelligent,
Good luck, everyone.
I'm gonna play video games.
Everything's going according to plan.
How much weight was I doing? Doing 215 pounds. Yeah, thanks for asking. Nobody asked that in the chat. There are 0 people. But
There are 2 of them. Attack.
yeah, I went up from like, what, I failed at 145 plus 25, so I failed at like 185 or something like that. But today I was able to get my record up to 215, which I'm pretty happy about. But I saw this guy, he was doing 315. He was doing 315 squat, and that was pretty crazy. Like, I can't believe it. And all the girls were talking to him too. I was like, ah, I'm so mad. I hate you. I wasn't mad. I didn't care at all. Cared a little bit. Cared a lot. Cared so much that I came close to throwing up. That's not true.
The enemy's off balance. Attack!
Anyway, just because they were his friends or something, probably.
Enemies!
Just 2 more to go.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Oh yeah, this guy did reps. He did like 315 for 3, which was pretty crazy. So hopefully I can get up there soon. Hopefully I can stand with the people who are the strongest.
3 enemies. It has multiple weaknesses.
Due to lightning and wind.
The enemy's off
And I
balance.
noticed that the
Let's go.
latency in the stream is a lot quicker. Maybe that means that Twitch has finally recognized me as a real streamer. Probably not. I have that persona ever. Oh yeah, also I got 100% on my economics quiz. I'm pretty happy about that. That's all I have to say.
5 enemies, and they seem rattled.
Just 2 more to go.
If you get into trouble, run.
Last one.
Nose is running. Also, the enemies on this floor are starting to become afraid. So that means I must be pretty over leveled. However, I'm just looking for a golden hand. If I can find that, I will gladly leave.
Dazed enemies. Now's the time.
Not all dazed.
Keep it up.
Now's our chance.
Enemy defeated.
Only 2 remain.
Good luck, everyone.
Last one.
This appears to be just.
Someone said you changed, you got counter. Instant kill one foe, instant kill all foes. Well, obviously, with the upgrade. This too.
There are 2 of them. Attack.
That's the last one.
Obviously, I shouldn't make this a habit, but I'm probably done for this week's homework, so I'm not gonna stress too much about it. Like 13%, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just losing 1% is still pretty bad. Obviously. Obviously, you don't want to lose any percent at all. Actually, want to gain percentage as a matter of fact. Sometimes it's not always possible.
There are two of them. Attack! That's the way.
You've improved.
Also, I ran 3 miles today on the treadmill.
Keep it up.
Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here.
Running at 6 miles an hour, and I finished in like half an hour, so I guess it checks out. More like 40 minutes. I had to pause the treadmill. Wow, I was so sweaty, like it made a puddle on my shirt. It was actually really nasty. Lost a lot of liquid. How did I say like that? I sweated a lot. I got sweaty.
There are three of them. Strike first. The enemy's
Great
outback.
thing I have
Let's finish. You'll fall by my hand.
have a nice weekend. Great sword. That's alright. Like, it's just okay. Not that great. Like... Alright. Like, it's not anything to jump for joy about. Like, that's not what I would do. Yeah, I would not jump. Signed your death warrant.
There are four enemies. You found the enemy's weakness. Two more enemies.
Just 2 more to go. Amazing as always.
This appears to be just the beginning.
Thousand. Don't chase. Don't chase me.
An attack. There are three of them.
See how you like in mock wheel.
You found the
Now's
enemy's
our
weakness.
chance. That's your chance. Go. Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Yeah, freaking get back here. The Three of Cups, thank you very much. Uh-oh.
Five enemies, and they seem rattled.
Good to go. Good job.
Wow, they're all so powerful.
All right, good job.
I wonder if crit rate gets higher if they're scared. If they're afraid. Well, today in class we watched a Joker movie. Like the new one. We were looking at the themes of like, I don't know what we were looking.
There's one enemy. Attack. I'll be cheering
God
you on
damn,
from
dog.
here. Only one enemy left.
Alright.
The
Yeah,
enemy's
basically
down. Now
spoilers
get
for
up.
Joker, but in this scene, the mom. It said that the mom was like adopted Joker, Arthur Fleck. But like I actually thought that Bruce Wayne like had an affair with him and then made a child. I literally thought that. And then they were like saying that it's not true. And then I was on Quora, on Reddit. And
There's one enemy.
there's this guy who was like, what did he say?
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now.
He was like, oh, must have been because there was a picture and it said like I love your beautiful smile, and the initials were TW on the picture of Penny Fleck that he dug up a long time ago. So they're like, oh my god, it must be Thomas Wayne. I could believe. The guy was talking about like, oh, both sides, you know, it's possible for both sides to be true.
Good job.
I'll be cheering you on from here.
I was like, oh my god, that was so awesome. Like, the Joker is so awesome. I mean, that's alright. I need to go wipe my face. Alright, come back.
We're on top. Give me a sec. I'll scan the target. The enemy's weak.
Today I was walking my dog and I went to look at the moon.
If you get into trouble, run.
And the moon is so big. Like, it's huge. You can go look at the moon right now. Right now. Stop watching the video and go look at the moon.
There are two of them. Attack.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
We're all so powerful.
Who's the man?
This Christian Bay. You're the man. One medicine. Sometimes it's one medicine and sometimes 20,000 yen, which is enough to buy like 10 or 100, something like that. You spawn golden hand.
There are two of them. Attack.
Last one. Okay.
cheering you on from here.
That's the last one. Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
4 versus 1, let's go all out. Shuffle time secured. Sorry. These here are all very powerful. Could use some greasy gears.
There are two. The enemy's weak. Two enemies left.
Greasy gears, here I come.
The enemy is down.
The
Now's
enemy's
your
down. Let's finish. You'll fall by my hand.
How many greasy gears are we gonna get? We're gonna sell them all for so much money. Oh yeah, greasy gears. Oh yeah, greasy gears.
I summon thee.
Oh yeah, freaking greasy gear.
I failed to
Oh
finish it
my
off.
god. He can do it again. Get him Akihiko.
Akihiko Senpai
I've been
defeated.
waiting for this.
Yeah, that's why
Okay,
Akihiko.
now!
Plus XP bonus? No. Okay, you know what? What if we choose blank? Oh my freaking god. 2 greasy gears. Gonna be like, I hear death. Come on, I need greasy.
There are two strong enemies. Attack! The enemy is down.
The
Now's
enemy's
your
down. Let's finish. You'll fall by
Oh
my
yeah,
hand.
greasy gear.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Don't overdo it.
That's not what I wanted. No,
Who's the man?
don't talk about Junpei. Greasy gears. That's you.
There are two strong enemies. Attack! Good choice. The
Yeah, it's my turn.
You know that thing you do when you start turning your head when you're really tired, like you start tilting it? Not right now, I'm so tired. Sleep. Need some greasy gears though. It's not too much trouble. Could I have some greasy gears?
Hallelujah!
Akihiko Senpai
I've been
defeated.
waiting for this.
I swear that his persona's name was Polydeuce. Actually, isn't that an item in Binding of Isaac? Or an enemy or something? Level 4 XP. Pass that up. They were all cursed anyway. 1000 XP. And healing Zyonga. Gonna be like I said, delicious presents. I don't care. Careful. Sometimes you have to court death to become strong.
Attack! That's the way.
You've improved.
The enemy's off balance.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, now!
one. Don't let your guard down.
I have this guy already. $1 billion.
There are two strong enemies.
Yeah, kill him.
Keep it up.
Get him!
Kill him. Look what I was saying. Let anyone walk away.
Enemies down. Let's finish. You'll fall by my hand. Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Okay, everything's going according.
Be careful. I sense death.
Oh, why'd you spawn over there, man? Here's a trouble. That's too. Single golden hand.
There's one enemy. Attack. There are three of them. Strike first.
Last one!
I'll be cheering you on from here.
You know what? I'm just gonna go sleep and wake up at 6 to do my homework. Biggest lie ever. I'm not gonna do. But if I do it right now, I'm just gonna collapse. Like if I want to have a fighting chance, I gotta get a good night's rest. And then I gotta study Laplace transformation in 3 hours.
Go, Akihiko.
I love the way Mitsuru and Akihiko cheer each other on. If I was chronically online, I would be like, I ship them. Which I am, so I do. Be like, it would be so cool together. They'd be like the cool senior couple. The cool girl senpai and the cool boy senpai get together. Instead of getting with loser lower underclassmen. Your senpai's not gonna date you. Thinks he's yandere dev. Thinks he's yandere simulator. Also, if you guys didn't hear the news about yandere dev, did something really bad. He might be in jail now. So whatever, man.
You'll fall by my hand.
I think everyone working on the game with him quit. Yes. Like he was gonna. Oh. Oh, blow out. Lol, laugh out loud. One time I was in school and we were having a spelling contest. This was like in grade 12. So we were doing difficult words and also we had to say the definition. Crap. So we were doing it and I was like, and my word was I'm pretty sure it was physiognomy. And I went like and then there's this girl I knew and she said like LOL really loudly. But that's because she thought it was like someone else or something. Thought it was like her enemy or something. I don't really know.
There are three of them. Strike
But anyway, physiognomy. PHYSIGNOMY. Physiognomy, and the definition is judging someone based on the way their face looks. And then you have to use it in a sentence. So in a sentence it would be like, because of his physiognomy, I thought that he was going to be a bad guy. Like that, basic. Oh, this golden hand. If I get it, can I get it? Can I really get it? Can I really get it? Please, please. Ooh. Please don't run away.
Form. Destroy it.
Oh. Yeah, it should be. You're so goated. I love you, Japan. Oh my fucking god, that's not a supreme coin. Okay. Well, that was the worst game ever. I'm gonna use an evoker on myself in real life. I can't take it anymore. Oh my freaking god, man. That was my only opportunity to get a stupid supreme coin. Like, do I not have the request active? That's just not fair. Okay, look, can I just find a teleporter home? I wanna go home now.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
Alright! Last one. Don't let your guard down.
You're all so powerful.
Not what I wanted. I had him as. Yeah, anyway, we won the spelling bee, but the reward was literally nothing. My team won because of me, because I got the game-winning question, because I'm so goated and awesome.
Enemies down.
And everyone loves me, and I'm cool, and I'm handsome, and I'm smart. I peaked in high school at that day. Day when I won the stupid spelling bee. Nobody even cares. Nobody even remembers it. I think they all remember. They're like, yo, it's that guy. It's that guy who won the spelling bee. The silly guy 99. Oh crap. Please. Looking for a teleport. I'd really like to get out of here.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Who's the man?
Out of here. Uh-oh. That's you. Yeah, for some reason they get like held back by some weird barrier. Guess that's good. Probably a glitch. They're definitely gonna fix it and reload and not let any dumb glitches get by, right? They wouldn't do it. I think. Got it. Why didn't it give me a supreme medal? Because I didn't have the thing. Didn't have the request active or what? 5 relic fragments. Land badge. 3 greasy gears. King of Wands. That's 2 requests. I never freaking accepted the stupid request. That's 2 requests. This is 3 requests. This is 4 requests. Opal 3. And this, a bronze medal. I didn't freaking accept a stupid ass request. God damn it, man. Let's view some personas. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I'm gonna pass out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. Raging Tiger, okay. Yeah, sure. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay. It looks like a yin and yang thing. What are they called? There's something in, sure. That sucked. There's this light. He's weak against dark. Sati, do I already have there? Yeah, I do. Oh, the Saraswati. Yeah, sure. Do. Okay, and I have to solve 4 problems. How about that? And then, I don't know, maybe I'll call it a day or something. I'm exhausted. She said I'll think only of your well-being. Queen Mab. Have these personas fill out the compendium. I think you get a money discount if you fill out the whole thing. Getting holy crap, is holy dodge Pierce. Super awesome. I wanted to learn Zan A though. I don't want him to the stupid Akukaja. Dodge Pierce, dodge slash, and probably doesn't matter though. Dodge wind. Oh, that's so goated. Okay, love. Receive a tremendous amount of power. I am Umitsuno. Let us together tread down the path of strife. Oh yeah. Level up. Level up 100 times. Auto Tarukaja. Gonna learn counter. He's gonna give me auto Kaja. Get rid of charm boost. Not gonna be charming any foes. Level up again? No. And he nullifies rage. Oh my goodness. So awesome. Auto Rakukaja, Auto Tarukaja. Protects user from becoming probably not. Might even would I would like to get rid of it. Because if he does get enraged, he's just gonna do more damage. Maybe dodging Pierce is pretty bad, but resist Pierce. Okay, but he has no elemental attacks. But he's so goated. Let's make him again. Alright, so sure. You should just let me make it again, man. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. How about this? Here, I said I have 4 problems, so how about this? Let's try it. Just I have to make an effort or something. Study, maybe. I won't be able to show you the questions. I'll at least try to do them probably. Go to the textbook. This is stupid. Should just quit. I'm gonna start with some easy ones. Take quite a while. Okay. Crap. Can I? Okay. Yeah. There we go. This is as good as I'm gonna do. Okay. So, first problem we're gonna do is see problem 1. Okay. This is calculus 3.1.1 initial value and boundary value problems. So, and gonna find the general solution. So I'm gonna find y equals c of x plus c2 negative x, where in the bounds of infinity, negative infinity to infinity, y double prime minus y equals 0, y at 0 equals 0, y prime at 0 equals 1. Find a member of the family that is a solution of the initial value problem. So basically they're asking what is C1 and what is C2. So in order to solve this problem, we're gonna have to take the derivative of this equation. So in calculus 3, there are 3 cases, but especially, okay, forget about the 3 cases. You have to take the derivative. So to take the derivative of this, you have to look here, C1 e of x. So if you do the chain rule, C1 prime, since it's a constant, it's 0. So if you don't remember the chain rule, it's f of g or f of x prime plus g of x prime, or is it times? It's times plus f of x times g of x prime. I think that's right. So since this, the derivative of c1 is 0, that means that the first part becomes 0. So this and this, the derivative of c1 is 0. So now you have to add f of x, which is c1 times g of x prime, which is the derivative of e of x, which is e of x. Then you do the same thing here. C2, the derivative of c2, which is a constant, is 0, and then you get rid of this part, and then you do f of x c2 times g of x, which the derivative of e of x, the derivative of e of x is e of x because it never changes. But if you have a negative, the negative goes down here. So that means it would be minus c2e of negative x. And then you're going to have to take the derivative a second time to get y double prime, because here it says that y double prime minus y equals 0. So obviously we want to figure that out. So if you do it again, the derivative of c1 e of x is just going to be c1 e of x again. And then this c2 e of x, you take the derivative of c2, which is 0 for the first part, and then you go to the second part, and you have to find the derivative of g of x, which is e of negative x again. So if you derive this again, it's going to go down negative, and it's going to be a negative times a negative, which will make it a positive. It's going to be plus c2e of negative x. So now that you know your y prime, and your y double prime, it's possible to create a system of equations where, hold on. Excuse me, I had to burp. So now, in order to create a system of equations, you can take any of these. Crap. You guys can't see it. You guys have to take these 3 equations. So if you know that y at 0 equals 0, you can plug it into the equation here. So y at 0 equals 0. So we know that the answer here is 0. C1e, so y at x is 0. So x is also 0. So e at 0 plus c2, e at negative 0, both of them will become 1. So 0 equals c1 plus c2. That's equation 1. So now we can look at here and look at y prime. Y prime at 0 equals 1. So basically, 1 equals c1e at 0 minus c2e at 0 at negative 0, which is still 0. So it's going to be 1 equals c1 minus c2. So without even having to go to y double prime minus y equals 0, you can just take this equation, which is your equation 1, and your equation 2. You can set up a system of linear equations. 0 equals c1 plus c2, and 1 equals c1 minus c2. And if you just add them together, it will be 1 equals c1, and because they both come together, c1 plus c1 is 2c1. c2 plus negative c2 is the same as c2 minus c2. And c2 minus c2 is obviously equal to 0, because if you take away 2 of the same thing, it's going to be 0. So it doesn't even matter. So now you have 2c1 equals 1. And at this point, it's just basic algebra. 1 over 2 equals c1. So now that you know that this c1 equals a half, you can go back to this equation and plug it in for the equation, and plug it in for this. So 0 equals c1. You know that c1 is a half. Plus c2, you just move on the other side, and negative half equals c2. And then you can tell that here it's c1 is a half minus negative half, where c2 is a half. So it's going to be 2 negatives make a positive. So it's going to be half plus half equals 1, which is correct. Now, if you really want to make it check if it's right, you have to check for, we can look at y double prime minus y, which is y double prime, which is c1 e of x plus c2 e of negative x minus y, which is c1 e of x plus c2 e of negative x, and you have to negative it, equals 0. So if you plug in the equations, if you plug it in, you get c1 is half minus half c2e negative x minus c1, which is half e of x, and then you get minus c2e and negative x equals 0, which is still negative. So now you take the negative and you multiply it into here. So now you get half minus half. Oh, I forgot the e of x here, my mistake. e of x negative minus half of e of x minus, and I forgot to put the half here, minus multiplied here, the positive becomes negative, and you multiply a negative into the negative and it becomes positive, half e negative x. Now you just have to group the like terms together, and if you look, half ex minus half ex equals 0, minus half e negative x, and plus half e to the power of negative x also cancels out to equal 0. So since 0 equals 0, we know that the answer is C1 equals half and C2 equals negative half. So that was just the first question and the easiest one. So now let me answer another one. Hold on. Recommended practice problems, question 3. So let's do question 3, but hold on, I need to drink some water. So in that example, I tried to be really thorough. For the second example, I might be a little lazier. So question 3. Y equals C1x plus C2 x ln of x. Okay, this is hard. This is why I didn't want to do this stuff, because I would get stuck. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm stupid. Yeah, okay. I might literally have no idea how to do this. This is why I have to practice these problems. Y1 equals 3. Y prime at 1 equals negative. Okay. So basically, I think what another teacher told me is that you can just oh crap, you can see the shadow of me getting stressed out. Y prime equals C1 x. So C1 times x, you remember before, when this gets derived, it goes to 0, and this, it will become 1. So now plus C2, but you can take C2 out, and you can just derive x times ln x, which is like easier. Since this is always gonna get, this is gonna be in the second part, it's gonna be multiplied out. So now you just have to do the chain rule here, which is 1 times ln x plus x times 1 over x. Because the derivative of the natural log of x, which is ln, I will call it ln for the duration of this video. So get freaking used to it, okay? C1 equals 1 times ln x plus C2 ln x plus x over x is just 1, because this equals x over x, and if you have like 1 over 1, it equals 1. So plus C2. This is y prime. Now y double prime equals C1 goes away. It just literally like gets derived, and then plus C2, which is you know that it goes to 0, and you know this becomes 0 too. This becomes 0, and C2 ln of x. So C2 times ln of x, C2 prime is 0, and then C2 times the derivative of ln of x is just 1 over x, which is y double prime equals C2 over x. So now, can you see? Yeah, you can see. So now we just have to plug in the equation. So y at 1 equals 3. So if you go here, y at 1 equals 3. I'm using this equation. So 3 equals C1 1 plus C2 1 ln at 1. So 3 equals C1, and then if I go and look up what the natural logarithm of 1 is, I should remember this stuff. It equals 0. So this is basically 0. And oh, I could turn the light on. Is that better? Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe. So since C2 times 0 is 0, you know that 3 equals C1. And now you have to go look at Y prime. So Y prime, C at 1, which we know is 3. So 3. Sorry, I just spat a little bit. That was really disgusting. You know what else is dumb? When I was taking the test, this girl dropped her pencil cap. I picked it up. And while I was picking it up for her, she dropped her pencil as well. So I picked it up and then I said, "Oh, don't drop anything else." It was supposed to be like a joke, but I'm just so bad at talking. I just talk too stiffly, so it was like, "Don't drop anything else." I hate you. Don't freaking drop anything else. I'll kill you. Yeah, that's exactly how I sounded. So I should just learn my lesson, never talk to people again. Anyway, C2, X, here at 1, here, no, oh crap, I did it wrong. Here, I'm looking at this line. Okay, 3 equals C1, which we know is 3. No. -1 is equal to Y prime. C of 1 is 3 plus C2 ln 1 plus 1. What? Hold on. I might be making a mistake. No, C2 is not 1. C2 is just C2. And this is 0. So -1 minus 3 equals C2. I just took the 3 and I moved it to this side and I left the C2 on this side. So -4 equals C2. So we know that -4 equals C2. We know that C3 equals C1. Okay, so basically we have to solve the equation for x squared y double prime. So now I'm running out of freaking space. I hope you guys can still see. So we can take the x squared out, I think, and we can do y double prime, which is 0 plus c2, which is c2 over x, right? Which is -4 over x. Okay, if you guys can follow along with the math. Minus x y prime, which is c1 x3 plus c2 minus 4 ln x plus c2, which is -4, and then plus y. Okay, yeah, I'm really running out of space. So plus y, which is plus is it this equation? No, it's this equation. C1, which is 3x minus 4 minus 4x times ln x. So if you guys pay attention, if you multiply this here, you get -4 x squared over x, where the x goes away and it just becomes -4x. So now if you look here, -x times, okay, sorry, this is getting really confusing. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna like fix the equation. -4x minus 3x minus 4x ln x minus 4x plus 4x plus 3x minus 4x ln x. Okay, so if you can figure it out, this goes away. This becomes a freaking positive, so this goes away. This and this go away, and this go away, because it's negative in positive terms, and 0 equals 0. Therefore, I win. Okay. That's wrong. This is my homework. I guess I shouldn't have showed you guys that. I don't think I'm allowed to show the copyrighted material. Anyway. I have 2 more questions to solve. So let's go question 4. And then after, this is like the exact same thing, and then after we're gonna do something different. We're gonna move to question 15, but hold on, can I just take a freaking breather? Holy crap. You know, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. Okay, hello. Okay, let's go back to it. See it? Okay. Question 4. Y equals C1 plus C2 cosine x C3 sine x, where y triple prime plus y prime equals 0, y at pi equals 0, and y prime at pi equals 2, and y double prime at pi equals -1. Okay, so this question looks really freaking annoying, but it's probably okay. So y prime equals C1 gets to 0. C2 times cosine, so it's C2 times cosine. So you do the chain rule again, and the derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. So basically, the way I think about it is when cosine is going to sine, cosine like hates to become sine, and he gets like so upset, and he gets negative. Another word for upset is negative. So that's how I remember it. That's usually, but you probably don't have to remember it because it's like really freaking easy, right? Sine x going becomes cos x because he's so happy. So he stays positive because being cos x is better than being sine x. I don't know. That's just how I always thought about it, and it helped me a lot. So now you do it's negative c2 sine x, and this is plus c3 cos x because it doesn't change sign. Okay, so since c1 goes away for the rest of it, y double prime, so I guess it's easy now. Negative c2 cos x, but when sine goes to cos, it doesn't become positive actually. It keeps the sign. Okay, so now I just made it like really confusing. So sorry, I guess. I don't really care. You know, I don't care about you. Should have learned the derivative rules. And now it becomes c2 sine x because the two negatives make a positive. And then this is becomes c3 cos x. Okay. So now that we have all of that, we can go down the stupid thing and we can do y prime equals 0 or y pi equals 0. So if you know, pi can also be seen as 180 degrees. So sine 180 degrees. I'm just googling it because I'm not very intelligent. So basically cos at pi equals -1. Sine at pi equals 0. Okay, so just remember that. So now we go here and we look at y pi equals 0, and we come here and we look and it says that oh crap, and it looks like okay, it doesn't matter probably doesn't matter because they're saying that y triple prime plus y prime. So I guess you don't really have to focus that much because you can see it. You can literally see it, right? Y triple prime is c2 sine x minus c3 cos x, and y prime is negative c2 sine x plus c3 cos x. So obviously this is positive and this is negative and this is negative and this is positive, so they cancel out. But anyway, we have to find out what the C2 and C3. Oh, you also have to freaking figure out C1. That's why. That's the tricky part actually. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Cos x, cos pi, y double prime. So first we're gonna start with y double prime. Okay, we're gonna do -1 equals C2 cos x. Cos pi is -1, remember? And then -1 times that negative is a positive. So it's now C2 is positive. Sine x is 0, so minus 0. So now we know that c2 is -1. Now we're gonna go down to y prime pi equals 2. So y prime equals 0. Remember, it's -1. So is it -1? Hold on. It is. Okay, I was right. I'm always right. C2 sine at whatever is 0. So it's 0 times -1, which is still 0. And then plus C3 cosine x, which is -1. And this equals 2. So this is negative C3 equals 2. So therefore you take the negative and you divide here, and -2 equals C3. So here's here and here's here. And now you have C2 and C3, and you can just take it and place it here. Yes, you can, because you have this y pi equals 0. So now you get 0 equals C1 plus C2, which is -1, cosine pi, which is -1. So -1 times -1. And then plus C3 times sine, which is 0, because it's -2 times 0, which is 0. So -1 times -1 is 1. And it's actually plus. It's like, you know, you get it. It's like 0 equals C1 plus 1. The -1 times -1 is 1, and then you move it over, and it's -1 equals C1. Okay, so now you got all the stupid things, and now you can put it together. You can put it all together now. So now you take the y triple prime, and you plug it in, and since they're the same freaking number, it goes to 0. Okay. I hate math. I hate doing math. Okay, so now we're gonna go down, and we're gonna skip to question 13 because we're gonna skip to question 15 because that's a stupid. That's a fucking, I don't know. Because I feel like it. Okay, that's why. Because I freaking feel like it. Because I freaking feel like it. Because I feel like it. Feel like it. Feel like it. Okay, determine whether the given set of functions is linearly dependent or linearly independent on the interval. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at question 15, and question 15 is f1 at x equals x, f2 at x equals x squared, f3 at x equals 4x minus 3x squared. Okay? So the way you do it is you have to create a Wronskian. So do you guys know what a Wronskian is? Scan. This is basically, it's basically, if you took linear algebra, you have to do f of 1 x, f2, f of 1 x prime derivative, f1 double prime of x. So you take the derivative every time you go down whatever. f2 double prime x, f3 x, f3 prime x, and f3 double prime x. Okay? So now you go here and you pay attention and you do it. Okay, so f1 of x is x. What's the derivative of x? It's 1. What's the derivative of 1? It's 0. Okay, that was pretty easy, right? Here you have x squared. What's the derivative of x squared? It's 2x. You guys knew that, right? And the derivative of 2x is 2. Okay, and now you have 4x minus 3x squared. Now you do 4x. The derivative of 4x is 4, and the derivative of negative 3x squared is negative 6x. Now you do it again. Derivative of 4 is 0. Derivative of negative 6x is negative 6. Okay? So here's your Wronskian. Now, in order to basically find the answer, you have to take the, I forgot what it's called, but it's called like a cofactor or something, where you like, so I'm going to pick this one, which is 1, and I'm going to go here and here, something like this. Here, here, and here, right? When you cross that out, it gives you x squared, 4x minus 3x squared, 2, and negative 6. So you pick here and you go vertically through and you go horizontally through it to get rid of all of this. And then you do this. And then you have to multiply it by the one that you chose, which is 1. So, and you also have to look at the 1, 1, 1, 2. You have to look at what slot it's in. So this is like column 1, row 1. Or was it row 1, column 1? This is row 1, column 2. So now, since this adds up to 3, it's a negative. So if you guys don't know all of this, basically you're kind of just wasting your time. Like obviously if you're not freaking doing calculus 3, then you're not going to know how to do it. Basically, you're going to need like knowledge. For this, you're going to need knowledge of at least like calculus 1 and linear algebra, which is like whatever. If you guys like don't know it, who cares? Like this is basically just for me. Like I don't care about you guys. I hate you guys. So now to do cofactor, you have to do this and this. So negative 1 x squared times negative 6. So negative 6x squared. And then you have to do 4x minus 3x squared times 2. Which would be, and you have to do minus 8x minus 6x squared. So now it's like this, and it's negative 1 minus 6x squared minus 8x plus 6x squared, right? And then you see these two add together, right? So they go away. And then you get negative 1 times negative 8x, and you get 8x. So since this is not equal to 0, that means that it's linearly independent. It's linearly dependent. Okay, now I gotta look it up. Okay. Um. I forgot. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. What does it mean when Ron's skin is 0? Is 0? No way. Holy crap. That's hard. Okay, linear dependence means it's 0. Linear independence means it's not 0. Independence is not equal to 0. Okay, so therefore it's linearly independent. Okay, and now with that, that concludes the 4 questions for the 4 requests. So after that, wow, I have a lot of freaking questions to do. When I play Elden Ring tomorrow, every time I die, I have to solve 1 question. Okay, but now that's out of the way, so we can actually go back to playing the game. Okay, that really hurt my head. Okay. And if I look for the stupid thing, if I look for a stupid golden hand, that means I have to do another question. So if I had enough energy to do all that, I should freaking have enough energy to do this stupid thing. Hold on. Does it have a deadline? If it doesn't have a deadline, I'm leaving. Oh my god, but I don't want to. Did it have a deadline? I didn't even check. Doesn't have a deadline. However, if I don't do it, when am I gonna do it, right? Okay, for frick's sake. Okay, so I hope you guys learned a lot because I didn't. I think I already did those questions. So now I'm just freaking tired. Wow, teaching people is really tiring. I don't know how the organic chemistry tutor in Khan Academy does it. Shout out to them because they're like holy, they're like at the genius level. But, you know, they were once like freaking dumb snotty kids too, so as long as I continue to grind, I'll become smarter and smarter. But I have 7 days until my exam, until my little like midterm. Ah crap, come on. Come here. So basically,
There are 2 enemies.
I don't know. Basically nothing. Basically I'm gonna pass out. Basically, I need to study a lot if I even want to have a chance at passing that stupid midterm. And I have to. If I don't pass, I will use an evoker on my head in real life, on camera, on stream. You know what happened? I had a dream that I had a crush on this girl in in high school, and I saw her in my dream, and there's this guy who also liked her, and he wanted this like remote to like play a movie or something because he was gonna invite her on a date, and I had the remote and I gave it to him for some reason. Like, why did I even do that? And I woke up, I was so angry.
Last one. Don't let
I was like, he didn't deserve to have the remote. I deserve to have a remote and take her on a date. But I never did anything like that, even when I went to high school. Oh, so pathetic. Anyway, it's over now. We sat right beside each other too in class. Aw, man. I had this other dream about like my sister or something. They're like kidnapping her, and they were releasing evil poisonous gas
There are two
on the. Oh crap! I forgot they
enemies
they're all
ahead.
slash attacks. Okay, but anyway, they were releasing like poison gas across this world, and it was like based on a PS2 graphics world. Like, I literally saw the PS2 graphics. And I was like, damn. And I was like running, it was like a platforming game. Anyway, that was interesting. Okay, and also our goal is to find a golden hand. Our goal is to find a golden hand, not to fight every shadow that I meet. So, let's focus.
Four dazed enemies. Now's the time. The enemy is down.
Yeah, it's my turn.
No, nobody asked you. I told you it was your turn. Okay, now we can get him.
Last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
His gloves Akihi. Why? I say it in Japanese. On the hand.
Four enemies.
Okay.
They seem rattled.
Fire attack. Yeah, so that took up a good chunk of time.
down. Let's finish. You'll fall by my hand.
Shuna. Just what I wanted. Uh oh. What should I name the title? I was gonna do like this I was thinking of doing this clickbait title like Elden Ring, but every time I die I have to solve a differential equation. I think that would get me a lot of views if I did like a clickbait thing. I might need to hold on. Or I might need to like make a whole new playthrough to do that. So that's just like too much. God damn it.
There are two enemies.
I think you're lying to me.
Off balance. Attack. Keep it up.
Okay, forget about this. You know, I've done enough homework.
Son of a...
You know how many questions I have left? I have like 40 questions because I left all the stupid homework. Okay. Level 4 XP. Reckless. That. And there's no teleporter home. Of course. Second, I want to go home. Oh my freaking poopy.
Gosh, there are 4 of them.
Foul breath. My classmates use that attack on me every day.
There are 4 enemies left.
Just kidding. Don't talk to anybody. Some kidding.
The enemy is down.
The enemy's
Now
down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
Intrafuka. Literally just about to say it now. That's why you're the worst character, Mitsuru. I hate you. Golden hand. Golden hand. Oh. However, I need that money. I need the like one odd morsel that's in the stupid thing. Get him. Ah, charge.
4 enemies. They seem
Well
rattled.
Go, Akihiko. Nice, Akihiko.
Well, this guy's addicted to getting critical hits.
We did it.
I should have just done the all-out attack to get shuffle time. Hey. Imagine if you had a solo all-out attack. They add in Persona 2 billion. Think I can outrun him? You think I can outrun him? I can. Exit. Ah, for frick's sake. I thought it was the staircase up.
An attack. There are 3 of them.
Countered it. Okay, are you weak to?
Use Mudos. There are 3 enemies left.
Persona! Way to go, Senpai! Still alive.
I'll be cheering you on from here.
The enemy's down. Let's so be it.
Ah, frick, I forgot.
We did it.
And no shuffle time. Idiot. Ah, whatever. I don't think you got shuffle time if you get ambushed, actually. I think it's like literally impossible. Based off nothing. Based off like I literally just made it up. Stupid staircase, man. Oh. Hello? Wow. Oh!
Ah, man. I got caught. My bad.
Whatever. You can heal yourself, right? Don't die. Okay, fine. I'll help you, Junpei. So helpless.
There are 2 enemies. That's the way.
Well done.
I heard people complaining that the new mass destruction, that's not mass destruction, but
Let's get him.
baby for Persona 3 Reload is messed up. Like they didn't like it, which is like, I don't know, who cares? Notice. Maybe I will. I don't know. I swear nobody on TikTok even played Persona 3. I'm gonna lie.
Damn it, it caught
You did not. It did not catch you. I saw you run. I saw you run towards that one.
There are 5 enemies.
Obey my command. I failed to finish it off.
Use a bow.
Okay, how about this?
one. Don't let me guard that.
Not bad, huh?
Alright. That went horribly. Thing. Fix all the mistakes. Yes, I don't want to go upstairs anymore. You know,
Enemies. They all seem agitated.
we're running. Okay, yes, I'd like to return to the entrance. I'd like to heal the party. I'd like to save. Alright. Stupid. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe or something. Have a nice day. Bye. Going to bed.